Hi guys, my name is Sandra Segarra and once again welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to have you here because we are going to talk about le hustle on the side, aka the side hustle. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, I'm a little bit pumped, okay? I'm a little bit pumped today. I was out last night. But I was pumped today because I saved, had a sinking fund set up, I had my money saved and I went there, I had a good time. But now I can't find the video that I made originally and now I'm coming hard with a new one. And you know what, because it's side hustle, I could talk about this all day. Let's go. So guys, if you don't know, now you know, okay? Last year I paid off $15,027 in debt on my own as a single parent. And it wasn't just money that just fell from the skies, from the money gods, from me, for little old me, guys. Nope, it was hard work, it was grinding, and it was a little bit of side hustling, okay? Oh, yes it was. It was indeed. So let's start. Side hustle numero uno. Woo! Un, dos, tres. Let's go. Side hustle number one. Rent your room out. Homestay. Students. Airbnb. Do it. My best thing I found was the short-term lets by the students. You know, they're here for like 6 weeks. You could be getting like, now I'm finding out a lot more. But I'm after doing a bit of research and you could be getting up to 175 per week per student. So if you had a nice big double room, put 2 beds in there, put a double bed in there, you know, that's 1,400. Look lads, I'm not being bad. Companies are cutting what they're paying you. We're a little bit like, could be a recession coming on? We don't know. I don't know where there's fair talking, I don't know. All I'm saying is, go and put a lick of paint on that room, okay? Get it nice, get it a little bit pretty, presentable, tidy the bathroom, make them want to come and stay, be friendly, be nice. All you have to do is get them a bit of lunch. You're going to make a sandwich for yourself anyway. Make one for someone else. Or you could get a lodger. Like in this country, in Ireland, you could rent out your spare bedroom while you're living there for $14,000 a year. And no tax is going to be thrown at you. I think you might have to pay, no, there's no tax. They told me tax free on that website, so there's no tax, okay? But you have to be living there. That's the only thing. It's not like a landlord's going to be able to rent out and then he's going to make $14,000 tax free. He wishes. But I just think it's really handy. Now look, you might not want to live with people, so that's going to be a problem, okay? It's not going to always be the easiest thing to do. You might not want to go out there and live with somebody, but if you don't mind having people in your house, if you have some clear ground rules and you're just saying, look, this is how it's going to be, this is my home, it's my house and I live here, and you're like, this is what's going to go down, then you know that that's going to be feasible for you. It's good money in it as well. That's the way I see it. I saw another video and the guy was saying like he used to let his room out on Airbnb. If you are watching this, because I know we follow each other, I just can't remember your name right now, do comment and let them go and follow you, you know. That was a nice little touch. I love to share the love. I want people to be debt free. I want people to have financial literacy, so I don't care how you find it. Hopefully it'll be by me, because that comes to the next point. Blogging and vlogging and having your YouTube and doing all your bits and pieces. I am literally diving into this now. I'm trying to make this my side hustle. So if you can get me to 1,000 followers, I would love it. My birthday is October the 6th. Why do I keep going le instead of the? October the 6th, and I would love to get 500 subscribers at least by then. Am I aiming too low? I don't know. But right now I have like 283. Make it worth my while to bring this drama. No, but right now I have like 283. I really would love to get to 500 by October 6th. Is that ludicrous? I don't know. Is that ugly? I don't know. I told you on my first video, I tend to sing I don't know why I do this. I wish I didn't, but it's like all the songs that I've ever heard has just been backed up in my mind, and if it makes sense, I kind of end up singing it. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense. I just want to sing, okay? So number 2 is like blogging, and this is very time consuming. And lads, like with editing and stuff, I'm not the biggest fan of editing. I like show girl. I like being the show girl. I like be turning up. I like giving it like, oh yeah, mama's here, I'm gonna talk about some things. I like all that. But then it's the after, isn't it? Then you have to save it, and then you have to edit it, and you're like, I'd like it to be a bit smoother, so I'm like putting bits. So I'm hoping by then my editing will be much better. But guys, if you get me to 500, share, like, comment. I love you for that. I love you for doing it. I know you're out there doing that right now, okay? The next thing is, what's my next one? Let me have a look. Mystery shopping. There's so many agencies that basically pay you to shop. So lads, if you're trying to cut back on spending, but you like a little spend, go to one of these agencies, let them do the old mystery, go and sign up for the mystery shopping, and then you're spending their money, and plus you could be judgy as well. No, don't be mean now, okay? I'm saying judgy, but plus you're doing a job. You're going to be making money for spending money, like, and if you're a natural spender, it's all good, isn't it? It's all good. All you have to do is like fill out a form basically to say, well, I thought it was this, I thought it was this. They'll tell you what they're looking for, and that'll be fine. So mystery shopping is a good one. You have to get in there, you have to get in early, and it's just finding your groove. For one thing, I would say, guys, if you are gonna do it, take it seriously. Somebody's paying you for a reason, and we all win if you do your job right. Okay, what's the next one, Santa Cigar? Bro. Why don't you be a movie extra? Extra, read all about it. Okay, obviously right now with the way things are going, like I signed up to be a movie extra only 2 weeks ago. Okay, I haven't heard from them, but I'm gonna ride that wave and see how it goes. I might send them a few emails and say, look, I'd like to be a little bit booked and busy. What can I do? What do you not like about my profile? How can I get people to call me? I'm like, it's easy money. You have a day off to make 300 euro. I'll find a day off to make 300 euro. Do you mind can you mind my kids while I'm here smiling for you? But you get me, like, lads, if there's something that you're into, or there's something that you think you might be good at, sign yourself up. What do you have to lose? What's the worst thing that can happen? You're gonna make extra money. You'll be able to put that extra money off your extra debt payments into investment, into savings, put it away, lock it down, tighten it up. You're making extra. The Joneses family are gonna love you for that. Keeping up with the Joneses are going to keep up with themselves. Do you get me? Because sometimes you could do your budget, and one of the biggest side hustles you can have is your budget. When you're budgeting, but then you're looking at it going, I just don't have enough to pay as much as I want to. And that's what I'm telling you. Anybody who's gotten themselves out to debt, anybody who said, I'm going to pay a little bit extra, they tried it out with a bit of a side hustle. It's worth it, guys. It's worth it. For me, I'm not making any money right now on YouTube. I'm not really making any money on the blogging because I've only started that, but I've decided that I'm going to take it seriously and I'm going to see where it goes. For me, I do think I have a lot to offer, and I think I have a lot of variety. Yeah, now I like to cook, I like to clean, I like to do a bit of DIY, I like to go out on day trips with my family, and I like to share it. So I do think I have a lot of variety, but I just need to be more consistent, and that's what I'm putting it in. Like I am in other parts of my life, I'm like, you know what, Santas, get serious, get real, and let's see what happens. So that's what I'll promise you, consistency, if you promise me a little share and love. Okay, honey, because the next video is going to be all about my vision board and what I see for myself in the next year. So, but actually it's one thing. My vision board is going to be focused on one thing. I'll do the yearly one at Christmas. Keep it going. Like, is there a part-time job that you think you can do, like a delivery driver? You know, you finish work at 3 every day, and most of these fast food places, I know in Ireland anyway, they start delivering at 5, half 5. Do you have a car? Do you have a bicycle? Is there something that you can do? Is there something you can give your time to? What do you do in work? Are you good with graphics? Are you good with, could you be a virtual assistant to somebody? You know, you have Fiverr, you have freelance. Do you live in an apartment and where dogs aren't allowed, but you love those cuddly little doggies? Do you love them? Can you do dog walking? There is something there for everybody, and it could be something that you really love. I love dogs, but I can't have a dog. But you know what? You can have the best of both worlds. You can do dog sitting. Are you a childcare worker, etc.? Would you like to do a little bit of babysitting? You could set up your own little business there. You know, there's so many little things. Remember years ago, the Babysitter Club? I remember that. Like, was it Disney? It was something like that. But there used to be a program called the Babysitter Club. What are you passionate about? One thing I would say is I used to do surveys, and I just didn't find they were good for me. Sure, I don't like editing my own videos, you know, so sitting there and answering 100 questions for 98 cents, it's just not worth my time. I'm not trying to be like posh or snobby or something. It's just not worth it for me because it's not something I like physically doing. And I just think we have options, we just don't realize how. For me, having someone in the room, it's all good because most of the times they're going to work. The students, you got people here that could come from like Sunday to Thursday. You still have their house to the weekend, more or less, you know, and they just want somewhere to rest their head because they're going to work all day every day, come back, do a bit of dinner, and that's it. Like, you know, all good. They're not encroaching on you too much, you're not encroaching on them. You have their room nice and comfortable, because I think just out of pure kindness and politeness, you should be given the best you can if someone's going to be paying you money like a hotel to live in your house. So I do think, do something that you're passionate about. Don't do something go, oh, I have to have people in the house and I hate having people in the house because I like my privacy. Then that's obviously not for you. But you don't mind, you're really good at online and you're really good at editing videos. Maybe you could reach out to somebody, you know? But you know what I mean? Like, it could be something like that you're into. And I just say, follow through. Do what you love doing and really get it going. If you want to pay off extra debt, if you want to save, get yourself motivated, get yourself in the game, get your side hustles down, look around you, start taking notes. What can I give that I'm really good at, that I really like to do, but I'm going to make money on? Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope you got the grasp of what I was saying. I'm going to go heavier. This is the first side hustles video that I'm going to make, but it won't be the last, because I'm actually working on a few side hustles myself. Right now, I write for Irish Country Magazine freelance. I'm a money mentor there. That's a side hustle. Through my social media, I literally give out... I've been on the panel for Image Magazine. I am literally getting myself out there because saving money is something that I'm so passionate about, that people can hear the passion. People know that I want to help as much. And if you could get a bit of, if I could get paid for doing it, yes, I will, you know? So I really think like that's my passion. I like to help people. I like to cook frugally. I like to sit down and talk to you and say, how can we fix this? You know? And right now, a lot of my side hustles are around that because it's not that hard for me. It's something that I love doing. I also, I got a new job. I help to care for the elderly part-time. Why is that brilliant for me? It's because I could work around the hours that I need. I don't want a job. For me to write freelance means that I don't have to give my children to a crash all the time. I don't want to leave them. I became debt free because I wanted to give that time to my children. I know I only have a limited time where they're going to be dependent on me. So I really want to be there and I want to be present. So when they go to bed, I can write. I can write an article, you know, when they go to bed. I can, when they're in creche and I'm not in work, or they're with their dad, I can do certain things. As you know, I'm a single parent. I could work around them. And if any job that I am going for, or any job, and I'm passionate, I love caring, I love the elderly, I love hearing what they think. I think people underestimate them. I'm from the culture in the Caribbean where our elderly are revered. So for me, that's just a beautiful thing. And I had a really close relationship with my granddad, and I saw how great that was. So that's like a part-time job, but in essence, my side hustles could actually become my full-time job, and that could be my side hustle. But it's not just for the money why I would do that. I feel like I'm giving back, and I want to go home with that feeling in my heart saying I did something good every day on all aspects of my life. So if you think this video was useful, if it's planted a seed, comment in, share, let somebody else who's maybe thinking that, oh, a side hustle might not be good enough, they might have gotten an idea from just speaking to me, because you never know what a side hustle will be. There's so many like bloggers and influencers and stuff. I don't think I'm an influencer. I don't think I'd probably ever go down that route as such, unless it's something that really speaks to me and I'm passionate about. I think like every part of my life is going to be like that. But if you're thinking like me and you're thinking like, what am I passionate about? What do I want to contribute to society? And that's where I think of what side hustle that might suit you. You know, you might go bigger and your side hustle might end up being your main hustle. You get me? You get what I'm trying to say? In the name. Yeah, and that's all I'm thinking. Put it out there. I just want to give back to community. I had a community to build me up, to get me to where I need to get to, and I'm still going there. And you will understand why the side hustles are so important to me in my next YouTube video. Have a fab week, morning, night, whatever time you're watching this. Big love, and thank you if you've gotten this far. Remember, like, subscribe, and share. Let people know what we're all about here. Okay? Big love. Bye-bye.